In the dark reaches of the galaxy, far beyond the rim of the known universe, a brutal war was waged. The Tyrak, a ruthless and merciless alien race, had conquered planets without hesitation. Their technology was unmatched, their armies vast and relentless. They were known for wiping out entire civilizations, sparing none who stood in their way. On a distant, peaceful world, a human child named Liam lived with his family. Earth, long thought to be lost after an ancient galactic war, was now a distant memory. Liam's parents, survivors of an earth-shattering conflict, had settled on a planet far from the prying eyes of the Empire. Liam grew up in a world that was untouched by the horrors of war, sheltered by his parents' hopes for peace. But the Tyrak Empire had no interest in peace. Their scouts, forever searching for new worlds to conquer, had stumbled upon Liam's home. The planet was uncharted, the humans living there hidden in the quiet. The Tyrak saw an opportunity. Their usual tactic was to kill any who resisted, take prisoners, and turn their enemies' weapons against them. But they didn't know that this world held a secret far more dangerous than they could have ever imagined. One day, as Liam played in the fields, a Tyrak assault ship descended from the sky, its engines roaring like a distant thunderstorm. The ground shook with the impact as massive dropships landed. The soldiers, armored in black, emerged from the ships, their guns drawn, their eyes scanning the surroundings. They had no idea who or what they would find, but they were determined to take this planet under Tyrak rule. Liam's parents, aware of the threat, quickly ordered their son to hide. They had been preparing for this moment for years, but the Tyrak soldiers, armed with the most advanced weaponry, made quick work of Liam's parents. They were taken prisoner, leaving Liam to fend for himself. The soldiers found the young boy hiding in a cave, trembling, his heart pounding with fear. They laughed at the sight of the helpless human child, their voices a chilling mix of amusement and cruelty. To them, humans were nothing more than weak, insignificant creatures. They had no idea what they had stumbled upon. They had no idea that the child they held captive was far more than he seemed. As they drew their weapons, ready to execute the boy, something remarkable happened. A sudden, unnatural stillness filled the air. The soldiers froze, their expressions shifting from amusement to confusion as their systems registered an anomaly. Liam's body began to glow faintly, his small form surrounded by a pulsing energy that seemed to surge from deep within. Before the Tyrak soldiers could react, Liam's body shifted into an entirely different being, one that was no longer a helpless child, something far more lethal. His muscles rippled with strength, his eyes burned with an intense, unnatural fire. The nanotech that had been injected into his body during his birth, part of a covert military project to create the ultimate soldier, activated fully. The first soldier to approach him was swiftly disarmed and thrown across the field with a single powerful strike. Another tried to fire his weapon, but Liam's speed was too great. He moved faster than the Tyrak could process, a blur of motion, and before they knew it, the weapon was ripped from their hands and used against them. In a matter of seconds, the tide of the battle had shifted. Liam, once a frightened child, was now an unstoppable force. He tore through the Tyrak soldiers with ruthless precision, every movement calculated, every strike a perfect kill. His enhanced senses allowed him to anticipate their moves before they could even react, his instincts honed to a deadly edge by years of military conditioning. He had been born to fight, designed to be the perfect warrior. The remaining soldiers, realizing the child they had so callously targeted was now a terrifying weapon, tried to retreat. But they were too late. The super soldier within Liam was awakened, and there was no escaping his wrath. One by one, the soldiers fell, their bodies broken, their weapons useless against him. The fear in their eyes was palpable, their confidence shattered. As the last of the Tyrak soldiers lay defeated, Liam stood amidst the carnage, breathing heavily. His once innocent face was now marked with the cold, hard expression of a soldier who had seen too much, done too much. But beneath it all, the child remained, his heart aching for the family he had lost. Word of the Tyrak defeat spread quickly through the galaxy. The Tyrak, having underestimated the humans and their hidden powers, had suffered an immense blow. The fall of their invasion force on this unknown world sent shockwaves across the galaxy, and many species who had once feared the Tyra began to look toward humanity with newfound respect. The human child they had thought weak had proven to be a deadly weapon, one that could turn the tide of any war. Liam, standing alone in the wreckage of the battle, silently vowed to never again allow his people to be underestimated. He was a soldier born to fight, born to protect, and now the universe would know that when they came for humans, they would find more than they bargained for. No one would ever doubt humanity again.